welcome to this video. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we will continue to practice SQL queries. Throughout this video, we will use the station table to solve the questions. So let us look at the station table. In the station table, we can see that there are 5 columns given with their data types. These columns are ID, city, state, lat.n, long W. Here lat.n is northern latitude and long W is western longitude. Let us look at the first question. The problem statement is, query the list of city names ending with vowels A, E, I, O, U from station. Your result cannot contain duplicates. In this question, we have to extract only those city names which start from vowels. I hope you all know the vowels. For those who do not know the vowels, let me tell you, there are a total of 5 vowels. These are A, E, I, O, and U. So we have to find the city names which start from the vowels. In this question, we will use the string function write to match the last letter with the vowels. I suggest that you pause the video and think about the solution to this problem. Well, I hope you were able to solve this problem, and in case you were not, I will explain to you how to solve it. So let us discuss the solution. We do not want duplicates in our result. So here we will use the distinct keyword for the unique values. As we want to display the city names, we will write select distinct city in the first line. We are using the station table, so we will write from station in the second line. To fetch the city names ending with vowels, we will use the filter condition in the query. We will match the last letter of the city name with a vowel. Let us see how to do this. We will use the string function named write. The write function is used to fetch the letters from the right. As we want only the last letter from the city name, we will use write city, 1. To match the last letter of the city name with vowels, we will use the in keyword. In the last line, we will write from write city, 1 in A, E, I, O, U. So this problem can be solved using the query select distinct city from station where write city, 1 in A, E, I, O, U. So I hope all of it was clear to you. If you have not understood this, I would suggest that you watch this video. Our SQL query is now absolutely ready. Now let us check if this query is correct or not. So we have to submit our code and Hackerrank will tell us about the status of our query. Well, the compiler message says success. It means that the query is absolutely correct. So we have solved our first problem. Hope that you have been able to solve it on your own. Let us move on to the next question. We will solve one more similar type of question. So let us look at the problem statement. The problem statement is query the list of city names from station that do not start with vowels. Your result cannot contain duplicates. In the previous question, we query for the city names that end with vowels, and in this question, we want the city names that do not start with vowels. So pause the video and try to think about the solution. Well, it's time to discuss the solution. So we want a unique result. We will use the distinct keyword for that. In the first line, we will write select distinct city. As we are using the station table, we will write from station in the second line. We want the city names that do not start with vowels, so we will use the filter condition in the query. In the previous question, we used the write function because we want to fetch the last letter. But here we want to fetch the first letter, so we will use the left keyword instead of the right keyword. In the previous question, we want to match the last letter with the vowels, so we used the in keyword. But in this question, we do not want to match with the vowels. That is, we want the city names which do not start with the vowel. So here we will use the not in operator. In the last line, we will write where left city, 1 not in A, E, I, O, U. This problem can be solved using the query select distinct city from station, where left city, 1 not in A, E, I, O, U. So our SQL query is now ready. Let us check if this query is correct or not, and Hackerrank will tell us that. So we submitted our code and the compiler message says success. It means the query is absolutely correct. So we have solved our second problem as well. I hope that you have been able to solve it on your own. Now let us move on to the last question of this video. Let us look at the problem statement. Query the list of city names from station which have vowels, that is A, E, I, O, U, as both their first as well as last characters. Your result cannot contain duplicates. So in this question, we want the city names that start from vowels and also end on a vowel. Here we have to combine both the conditions, that is city names starting from a vowel and city name ending on a vowel. This is a very similar problem that we just practiced. Pause the video and think about the solution. So I really hope that you were able to solve the problem. Anyhow, let us discuss the solution. For the unique city names, we will write select distinct city. As we are using the station table, we will write from station in the second line. We want the city names starting with vowels and ending with vowels. Here we have to use both the string functions, left as well as right. Left function is used to extract the first letter and the right function is used to extract the last letter. We will match both the starting letters and ending letters with the vowels using the in operator. The in operator is used to check if an expression matches with the values or not. We want both the conditions in our result, so we will use the AND operator for that. AND operator is used when we want both the conditions to be satisfied in our query. In the last line, we will write where left city, 1 in A, E, I, O, U and right city, 1 in A, E, I, O, U. So this question can be solved using the query select distinct city from station where left city, 1 in A, E, I, O, U and right city, 1 in A, E, I, O, U. So our SQL query is now ready. Let us check if this query is correct or not. And as usual, we will submit our code in Hackerrank and it will tell us about the status of our query. Well guys, we can see the success message on the compiler, which means that our query is absolutely correct. Great job! So we have solved our last query of this video. In this video, we solved 3 problems. In these problems, we learned how we can use string functions, left and right to extract the letters, and how to match an expression using the in operator. So by now you must have understood the use of string functions, that is left and right. So keep practicing and we will meet very soon in the next video. Until then, stay safe and keep learning. Bye.